What's goody? It's your girl, Courtney Memory. Courtney with the camera on here on the Come Up Louisville, where we shine light on the artists that you need to be on your playlist. And my guest today is Berran Lee. Yeah.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank
I
you
love
for
it.
having me.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna get to the music. When did you realize that music was your thing?
Age seven, I realized it. Yup. Watching 106 in Park as a kid. It was probably ludicrous, I want to say. And like when the beat be playing and they play the music videos, I didn't know how to count bars yet, so I would just start rapping when he did and stop when he stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was area codes out of all songs that.
Are you an 80s or 90s baby?
90s baby for sure.
Okay. Why is it when in the 90s, like, we was listening to music that he shouldn't have been listening to at that age?
Blame AJ and Free.
He was 7 years old listening to area codes.
Yeah.
Hoes.
Oh,
Area
RP Nate Dogg, yeah, that's what I
codes. Different area codes. Area. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Anyways, all right. So when you first decided to do music, so I'm assuming that Ludacris inspired you to do music.
Yes. Writing music because I was just getting into my lyricist bag at that time. But I didn't really go full on rap mode until Get Rich or Die Trying, which was 50 Cent. So that was like basically my holy grail of like, this is what rap's all about. Even though obviously my mom's was like, it's entertainment, don't get involved, you ain't no street nigga, type shit. But outside of that, I knew how to put words together, and I guess people took a liking to that.
Okay. So mom's was trying to damn.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But mom, she don't put you on blast though like that, right? Ludacris is a good lyricist.
She just trying to protect her son. That's how that went.
Ludacris was good, but look, 50 Cent was my shit. So
they both top 5 for me. So yeah.
Okay, top 5.
Yes.
Oh, right. There we go. All right. So your sound is more like a mix between Ludacris and 50 Cent sound. They're not kind of the same.
Not at all. I mean, the inspiration of what they've done, the accolades they've achieved over the years, things to look up at to say, if I could even be near that, it would be something I would call a success.
Will we call him Ludacris because he's Chris Bridges now?
I mean, it's Luda to me. If I see him, I'm yelling, "What up, Luda?" That's
I know.
What
I don't know who Chris Bridges is. Like,
yeah. I don't even know his name on the Fast and Furious movies. I don't know what he goes by. So.
I don't either. It's not the same person. Yeah. Okay, so when did you write or make your first song? And tell us about that process.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that song was trash. That shit was garbage. Basura. But I mean, damn, I remember I had a karaoke machine for Christmas, but you had like one of those tape recorders you could like put in there and it would just record anything. So I would put it up against a speaker that would play instrumentals. And then like you would hear like "We Fly High." I like to leave the hook on there and just start spitting. But during that time, it was like me just understanding what my flow was like, understanding how to count bars, what the delivery and cadence would be like. I was just really in the lab at that time. And that would be me all through my summers of middle school up until going to Virginia, visiting my stepdad, him having a stepson who's like years older than me, but produces beats. And like, he would see me every time he'd be making beats, I would be writing behind him. And one day he was just like, "You want to record something?" I'm like, "I thought you'd never ask." It's one of those things. So like at 13, I remember the song was like "Young, Fresh, and Fly" was one, and "Get It All Day" was another one. And like, it wasn't I was hype at the age I was in, but looking back at it, I was like, nah, you have more heat coming after that. So thank God I didn't quit because there's way more fire that comes after that story.
Because you came a long way.
I'd like to say, yeah.
Can you imagine cassette tapes?
No one played it. I played it for my own liking.
Tapes,
of like,
or you had to rewind it, take a pen and rewind
it. It wasn't until like high school where I got into like the burnt CDs and understood how to like record off the Cool Edit Pros and Audacity and stuff.
Burnt like CDs,
LimeWire, put
Bear Share, Napstar.
Oh, but it was my music. I was pushing my stuff.
Oh, okay.
So like Meade County High knows I was pushing mixtapes from freshman year to senior year.
Okay. So all right. So the songs that you first wrote, did you perform those? Was it the first ones that you performed, or was it a different song that you performed?
No, I mean, if I was on the spot, like if it wasn't like a routine talent show or something like that, I would usually grab the mic and freestyle off the top. And that was just something I did as like my own sense of kung fu. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So I was very much known to like be at the lunch tables and someone start making a beat and I can go off for like 5 minutes straight.
Oh, okay. Well, can you walk us through your experience of your very first like your first professional performance, not just like in the lunchroom just
Okay, my
chopping it up, but like
professional.
where
So
you're actually at a venue.
mhm.
Yeah, there's a DJ. You had to put your music in.
So crazy enough, it's like junior year in high school. I have a friend who's like family of someone who's owning a label, and they heard both of our music where he had us fly out to Pittsburgh. And at first, I was thinking like, oh, okay, it's gonna be some talent show stuff. Like we go from a youth center to middle school to a high school to a 21 and up club, all in the same week. And I'm out of school. Like my mom's like, oh, he's getting paid for it. Yeah, he can go. Like that was what it was for me. So coming back after like selling mixtapes in my own hallways to being in a whole new state where people don't know where I came from, they just know he's dope. That was like a bit of the limelight that I really enjoyed the taste of.
So you was on tour, like a mini tour.
Yeah, a couple of those.
Okay.
One or two of them, yeah.
Okay. All right. So from the first song that you've recorded, obviously you say it was trash to where you are now. What would you say, like, what were some of the hardest lessons that you've learned?
So it's not so much about the lyrics versus the delivery. It's one thing to have lyrics that are real and to the heart and relatable, but it's how you deliver it depending on how people receive it. So like if you say something and I can tell that you're reading it, it's not gonna be hard for me to change to the next song or see what else you got because it seems like you're still finding yourself. So my whole journey was just making sure my sound was not only authentic, but it was heartfelt to feel like, yo, even if he's just giving us bars, it sounds like fire coming from within a dungeon. Like this guy's really trying to show his passion here. So if you ain't got no passion for what you're doing, why are you doing it? That's how I look at it.
So do you write more for your experiences or write for people to understand and connect with? Because some people, I mean, I feel me sometimes I listen to music. I feel like for example, Juice World. Like I feel like he
R.I.P.
wrote from his RIP. He wrote from his experiences to where I can connect with it. But some people write to connect with their audience. So do you write for your experience, hoping that people connect with your experience, or you know that there are people out there that can connect with what you talk about?
So my structure when it comes to creating a song is I don't just write to what I feel. I'll listen to the beat and I can interpret what that beat is telling me to rap about. So it could be both at a lot of those moments where I'll do storytelling or I'll show my skill in freestyling or I'll just let the hook take us all away and put us in a whole new world of just enjoying the music that's being given. So I mean, it's a variety pack of like whatever the beat is giving me. I can try my best to let the world know what my passion leads on with that.
Okay. All right, cool. So what keeps you going through with your music? Like, why do you continue doing music?
I think the memories over the years of like the friends I've made, the people I have in the same room as me that have the same drive and passion to really, I'm really hitting the note on passion here because if you don't have that, chances are we're not going to have a long conversation. But it's so much of a drive of we all want the same thing. We want to be well off. We want to make sure our creativity pays the bills. Not only that, but takes us places we've never been before, and just continuing the legacy. Once we get started, we don't want to stop. That's the consistency of it.
True, true. So, okay, speaking of passion, if music wasn't your passion, let's just say music, let's just say you wasn't musically inclined, so you couldn't write bars or, you know, you didn't have an ear, what do you think that you would be doing or what would be your other passion besides music?
Hitting licks, honestly. Hey, you laughing? I'm dead ass. Oh, you keep it rolling because that's dead ass. I done did my dirt. I was easy with the 5-finger discount.
Okay, with the age that you at now.
The age I'm at now, okay. But in reality, it would always be something music related. So even if I wasn't a rapper on the front scene of the stage, I would probably be doing the editing for videos or making sure that the production is good on engineering. I don't make the beats, but I can make sure the quality of the beats are heard. So yeah, maybe the hit a lick thing was a younger Berran. That was probably like, you know, in his teens. But
People
You
don't
know,
connect with that. They probably
it's the reality. I probably would have been locked up
look,
a few more
hey,
times.
you're right. That is the reality. Hitting licks. Okay, I got you. I got you. So with your music and you've been doing music for a pretty while. What do you want to continue doing with you? Like, what is your ultimate goal to do with your music?
Honestly, my ultimate goal is limitless. I keep saying this in every interview, but like I see myself on a world stage and just making sure it's not just a rapper that's being seen, but an artist who can be multidimensional and not only be on the rap song, but be on the reggaeton song, the pop song, the rock song, and just let people know like he can be a household name because his drive is that serious. He doesn't look at anything like it's funny, but he takes it serious because he takes his career that serious.
You do.
I
You really
appreciate
do.
it. Thank you.
Yeah, I've seen you out for a while. You all a hustler. I'm a
I
hustler.
do what I
I'm a
can while I
hustler.
can. You know, we only
I'm a
got one life.
hustler.
One life.
I'm a hustler. Okay. Hey, a hustler. Okay, cool. So I know that the song that you're going to be giving us is House Party. What was the well? I'm not even going to ask what the inspiration because you were at a house party. I'm assuming.
Not even.
But it was a good experience though.
I've been to enough house parties to know the vibe of like what the women want to hear, what the guys ain't just gonna post to the wall about. I like to see the interaction between both genders, where it's like, yo, this is a good song. I'm feeling the drinks that I'm having right now. Maybe you too lit. You ain't being too touchy feely, but you can be like, yo, I want to dance. You want to dance? If people can still dance, I'll go to that party. But at the time when I created it, COVID happened. So we was all in the crib. So this is me imagining like once I get out and we back outside, it's everything for me to say this is what people would enjoy and actually feel like it's summer again.
So it came out during COVID. So you was the motherfucker that had house parties and wasn't staying 6 feet.
No, this was after the fact. When we was outside is when I released it during but like if you could imagine it, let your thoughts run free. You feel me?
We all know during COVID, we were supposed to stay 6 feet and have what, like 8 people in the house, or not even that many, and niggas was still like,
But when we got out, we was out.
When we got out, when we was out, we got out. Perfect. So, with all the songs that you have done and written and performed, what would you say this is your favorite?
I can't choose one.
Can I get two?
Probably Dirty.
I'll give you three.
I would say Dirty Lemonade, House Party, and maybe Flying Nimbus, maybe. Because those are all like things that I can bop to. If I can bop, I got a lot of a West Coast demeanor only because I grew up to that sound. So it's a lot of that where I'm like, if you can just move to it, you can groove to it, it's a vibe.
I like the name Dirty Lemonade.
Dirty Lemonade, Henny with the Lemmy. You be fine all summer.
Henny with the Lemmy.
Henny with the Lemmy. I ain't drinking as much as I used to, but that was a vibe for the moment.
Yeah. Henny with the Lemmy. I like that. Okay, well, I want to thank you for coming, Berran Lee. Where can we find you at on social media or?
All one word, Berran Lee, BERRANLEE. That is my handle. You can find my Instagram, my Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. We just hit 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. Also, Nick Cannon music video hit 500,000 views all in the same week. So it's been a trifecta of wins lately. So,
yeah. Okay, cool. So what you got going on after this?
I'm about to perform some shit.
That's what I think. Okay, well, my name is Courtney Marie, Courtney with the camera. This is the Come Up Louisville, where we shine light on artists that you need to have on your playlist. We about to get into Berran Lee's performance. Make sure you check us out and also follow us on TikTok, collective_the Come Up. See y'all there. We out.
Peace. Happy to be here.